Good afternoon, 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 everyone. Good afternoon, man. Today is the day that the Lord has made, man. So we should be rejoicing, happy, glad in it. We should be thanking God, praising God, worshiping God, receiving God. Man, we should just be loving on God, man. Why? Because God woke us up and blessed us and allowed us to see this wonderful, beautiful day, man. Man, today is the day. Today is the day that God is going to, man, today is the day that God going to, man, look, God going to work. God going to move in your favor, man. God going to bless you. God going to provide for you. God going to heal you. God going to relieve you of that stress. Man, God just going to be God today on this wonderful day, man. Look, hey, man, I am excited. I am so excited. I'm so excited for you. I'm so excited for me, man, because look, God is good all the time. All the time, God is good. I'm just excited because I know God. I know what God is about to do. I know what God is about to do. So I just want to let somebody know, man, look, as I've been saying for the past couple of days, God said rejoice. Rejoice, rejoice, rejoice in your pain, rejoice in your suffering, celebrate, 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 man. Celebrate, man. Stop walking around here all mad, all upset, all depressed. Man, just begin to rejoice and celebrate. You know, when praise to go up, blessing come down, man. When you are rejoicing in your worst, you are confusing the enemy, because the enemy don't know what's going on. The enemy don't know why you rejoicing, but you rejoicing, man. So I just want to let somebody know, man, look, continue to rejoice, continue to be happy, continue to praise, continue to pray, continue to, spend time with God, just continue doing what you have been doing, man, because God have seen it. God is about to move. God is about to bless you. God is about to do some wonderful, magnificent things in your life on this day as well as for the rest of your life, man. God is about to turn that thing around. He's about to turn your situation around, man. Look, God is just wonderful, man. God is just good. He is good, 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 man. Everything gonna happen suddenly, man. Everything gonna happen suddenly. So stop worrying and stressing about when it gonna happen. That's one thing we gotta stop doing, man. When God give you a promise, or when God tell you He gonna do something, stop worrying about it. Stop worrying about how it's gonna be done, when it's gonna be done, where it's gonna be done. Just know it gonna be done, and it gonna be done suddenly. Everything God do, it always does. He always does it suddenly. He gonna let you know, like God, like God always gives us signs, wonders. He always lets us know when something good gonna happen, and He always letting us know, giving us warning before something bad gonna happen. But you never know when it's gonna happen. Everything happens suddenly, man. So look, this life, this blessing that God got for you, man, is gonna happen suddenly. So stop worrying about it. Stop stressing about it. Stop trying to figure out what you can do to make it come to pass, when all you just got to do is continue to stand still, continue to praise, worship God, continue to do whatever it is that you need to do to stay focused, This is your time to stay focused. This is your time not to be having distractions in your life. This is not the time to be worried about what's going on over here or what's going on over there, or be worried about what's going on behind you, man. This is the time where you need to really lock in. When I say lock in, this is the time where you really need to lock in and just focus on God, man. Draw near to God. Draw near to God. Resist the devil and he'll flee. Like I said the other day, man, you got to dismiss him. You got to say, no, you got to say, Satan, get behind me. I dismiss you. Satan, get behind me. I am dismissing you. Man, that's what you gotta, and you gotta begin to dismiss those people out of your life who is no good for you, man. The one who ain't, look, at the end of the day, man, I'm going to tell you, sometimes you're going to have to let some people go. I know it's hard to do it. I know it is. I know it is. I know it is. Because at the end of the day, for one, we want to hurt people feeling. Two, we want to let people go because we just been, that's what we have, that we don't have got comfortable with them. We have got comfortable with them. But God can't give you that new relationship, that new blessing, that new thing, or whatever that he's trying to give you. He can't give it to you because you have not let go of the old. So you got to let go of the old, man. You got to let go of the old in order for you to receive the new. So I just want to let somebody know today, man, look, let go of the old in order to receive the new. And God is on his way. God is on his way to your doorstep. God is on his way to your house, man. So prepare yourself. Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself for these blessings. Man, look, when I say blessings, man, I'm not, a lot of people, they get excited and go to thinking about material things. Man, look, God blesses us in many ways. He blesses us with life. He blesses us with peace, love, hope, joy, strength. Man, God blesses us in many, many ways. So just be prepared for whatever God is about to bring to your house or your doorstep. Because blessings come in many forms, shapes, and sizes, man. When you're looking for one blessing, you miss all the rest of the blessings that God has for you. You say I'm looking for a financial blessing. You say I'm looking for another vehicle, another house, another car. But then you missing all the other blessings. God bringing other relationships into your life to help you, to lead you and guide you to where he wants you to be. He giving you peace. That's a blessing. He giving you joy. He giving you excitement. All these things, they come from God. They are a blessing, man. They are a blessing. So you just got to focus and don't overlook the things that God is doing in your life, man. Please, please don't overlook the things that God is doing in your life. But, man, look, today is going to be a wonderful day, man. Today is going to be a beautiful day. It just got through raining, man. Look, the rain came out of nowhere. And when it did, man, I heard God say that's how those blessings going to be. They're going to come out of nowhere, man. They're going to be suddenly. They're going to be suddenly. They're just going to start coming. They're just going to start coming. Doom, 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 here, there. It's going to be suddenly, man. It's going to be suddenly. But, man, look, today is going to be a wonderful and beautiful day, man. Get outside. Enjoy it, man. Get outside and enjoy God's creation, man. Come up out that house. Come up out that darkness, man. Get outside. Get you some sunlight, man. Get outside and breathe that fresh air, man. And just look, enjoy God's presence, man. Enjoy God's creation, man. Look, today is going to be a wonderful day, man. Today is going to be a beautiful day, man. Speak it, claim it, and receive it, man. Speak it over your life, claim it, and believe that you have already received it because it is coming. It is coming. It is coming. It is coming. It is coming, man. It is coming. It is coming. Today is the day, man. Today is the day. Today is the day. Contentment is gain. Contentment is gain. Godliness with contentment is great gain. 1 Timothy 6:6. Honoring God and centering our lives on him will allow us to live a godly life. But sometimes we have a difficult time figuring out what God is doing in our lives and being content with it. Maybe you've seen someone else advancing at work, growing their family, or just generally seeming to succeed in life. And you wonder why that's not happening to you, or you feel behind in life. That's where discontentment starts to creep in, with jeopardizing our spiritual wellness. When you are satisfied with what you have and what God is doing in your life, you will have great gain. It's profitable for us to not pursue material wealth or worldly success so we can be in a position to pursue Christ and spiritual things. Your life will be blessed as you seek God and His will for you, and then show contentment through serving Him with those blessings. Everyone desires a life of peace. Are you pursuing wealth and position to gain it, or are you seeking contentment? Dear God, thank you for giving me all that I have. Please help me be content with whatever you've given me and where you placed me. Man, look. Being content. Let me tell you something. Being content, man. Being content is important, man. Because once you become content, I ain't say comfortable, but once you become content with how your life is, where your position is at that point of time, at that moment, man, that's when you can stand in the will of God. That's when you can accept a lot of things. But when you're not content and you always wanting more and more and more and more and more and more, what is nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, you got to be content in the situation that you are in. Because when you come not content, that's when you begin to bring certain things into your life that you don't want or that you don't need. If you're not content with being single, or you're not content with being alone, then guess what? That's when you finna go out here just jumping in every type of relationship, bringing in everybody into your life. Now you continuously getting hurt. You becoming bitter and anger, and now you just saying, well, everybody that I come in contact, they keep hurting me. No, you keep hurting yourself because you're not content in your situation. You're not content in being single. You're not content with the home that you have that God has blessed you with. You're not content with the car that God has blessed you with. As long as getting you to point A to point B, that's all that matters. As long as you got a roof over your head, it don't matter about how it looks. That's all it matters, man. Being content is the most important thing in your life. In your life, if you don't want to have to experience certain things that you don't need to be experiencing in life, become content. Ask God to help you be content in every situation with everything that He have already given you, man. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with wanting more, but at the same time, man, you got to be content. You got to be content, man. You got to be content. You got to be content, man, with everything. Everything, man. Be content with the job you got. Be content with the career you got. Be content until God say move, or until God say, okay, I'm about to do a new thing in your life. Until God, man. That's who we have to wait on. We have to wait on God. But when we're not out here waiting on God, being patient with God, man, that's when we begin to get out of God's will. That's when we begin to not be content with what we got, man. So, look, I just want to let somebody know, man, please be content in every situation. I don't care what your situation is. It ain't going to last forever, man. It ain't going to last forever. Just be content and continue to seek God. Seek God. That's the most important thing. That's why God say, seek God, His kingdom, and His righteousness first. And then everything else will be added unto you. You got to constantly continue to seek God. Continue to seek God. Because you don't know what God trying to do for you. You don't know where God trying to take you. You don't know how God want to bless you. When He want to bless you. What He want to bless you with. But long as you seeking God, His kingdom, and His righteousness, God know what you need. God know what you need. God know when to give you that blessing. He already got it stored up in heaven. God already got everything that He has for you stored up in heaven. But He can't give it to you until you begin to fall into His will. When you fall into God's will, then that's when God will begin to release the things that your heart desires. But long as you out here continuously being disobedient to God, living the way that you want to live, doing what you want to do, then you killing your own life. You killing your own dreams. You blocking your own blessings. So only somebody you can sit up here and be mad with and angry with and upset with is yourself. You can't be mad because somebody else out here receiving things and flourishing in their life and whatever the case may be. And like I always tell people, man, everybody got their own time and their own season, man. It might not be your time. It might not be your season. If anything, you should be happy for that person. Rejoice with that person. Because why? Your time coming. Your time coming. Your time coming. I promise you, your time is coming. So rejoice, man. Rejoice, be happy, celebrate, and be content, man. Be content, not worrying and stressing about nothing, because at the end of the day, God got you, man. God got you. Start looking at, this is why I tell people, man, get off of social media. Start looking at what everybody else got, man. Start looking at what everybody else got. That's another reason why we can't never be content. Because we see everybody else got something and we want it, or we trying to outdo them, or we want that, or yeah. Man, just be content with what you got. Jesus understands, for we do not have a high priest who is unable to empathize with our weakness, but we have one who has been tempted in every way, just as we are, yet he did not sin. Hebrews 4:15. Jesus knows how hard it is to live in this world. He knows the physical strain of our busy days, the stress of balancing our budget, the worry we feel for our children, the pull of greed and lust, the tension between pleasing our partner and ourselves, the disappointment of lost opportunities, the cruelty by those who should have loved us most. Jesus came and lived among us, so he experienced every kind of suffering we'll ever face. Take your troubles to God in prayer today. Tell him how you're tempted. Name your fears and frustration. Confess how you've fallen and receive his forgiveness. Ask for his power to resist the enemy. Place your hurt and burdens in his hands. Trust in Jesus' heart for you, his epiphany and compassion for your struggle. Let his word teach you what to do. Encourage each other to keep pressing on. Do not be overcome by evil, but overcome evil with good. Lord, you walked in our shoes, so you know what we face. Thank you for your compassion for our weakness. Give us strength to do what's right today. Man, look, before I go on further, man, let me tell you something. Let me tell you how materialistic that we are as people. We quick to go to God and ask God for material things, but we never go to ask God, God, help me be content. Help me to accept this. Help me to stand in this. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to ask God for stuff like that. We're ready to go ask God for more money, a house, a car, or a better paying job, or man, stuff like that, when you just need to be asking God to help you to be content, man. Help you to be content with whatever you got, man. What you need to be praying and asking God for, we don't want to pray for that. We don't want to ask God for strength, for mercy, for grace, for joy, for peace, for hope. We don't want to ask God to help us to endure, to persevere. We don't ask God for stuff like that right there because we feel like that's not important. But that's important. That's what's important. You need to be asking God, God, I need more of you. I need more of you. I need more of you. But you started asking God for more of these worldly things, these material things, man. Stop worrying about these worldly things and these material things, man. God gonna give you. God, like I tell people, man, God already wrote your life out. Your blessings are sitting right there. But in order for you to get what your heart is desiring, guess what you got to do? You got to become obedient to God. You got to come obedient to God. You got to come submissive to God, surrendering to God, man. God just ain't just finna just give you and just give you and give you and you not give him nothing in return. God is not like some of the earthly, worldly parent where kids are still being disobedient, but you still blessing them. No, God is not in that business. Now, by his grace and mercy, yeah, God allows us to have certain things. He makes sure we have what we need. By his grace and mercy, God makes sure we have what we need. Because God is not an unjust God. He's a just God. But man, we need to be asking God to heal us. Some of y'all need to be healed. And I ain't talking about physically. I'm talking about emotionally. I'm talking about you've been hurt so much that that's all you go around and do is just spreading pain. Because you have not been healed eternally. Your heart have not been healed. Your mind have not been healed. And you wonder why everything that you do, every relationship that you get into, it always falls apart. Because you have not asked God to heal you mentally, spiritually, emotionally. You already asking God to heal you physically. Well, what about your heart? You know you done been through heartache after heartache. People don't use you. People don't abuse you. You walking around with all this hate, all this bitter, all this anger. People can't love you the way that they need to love you because you so hurt, you so angry, you so bitter. And every time a person try to give you the love that you need, you are resentful of it because you don't know how to receive it. Because all you know is hurt. People have done this and people have done that. And that's what you be looking for. You be looking for a person to do something to you. You're not really looking for a person to love you. You don't know how to be loved. So in order for you to learn how to be loved, you got to ask God to remove that stuff up out of you and ask God to show you love. Ask God to show you what real love is, what real love feels like, what true love is, man. And you got to ask God to help you to move past your past. I don't know why I'm telling you. I don't know who need to hear this. But somebody need to hear it. Somebody who gonna watch this or somebody watching it now, I don't know. They need to hear this. You need to be asking God to restore you, man. To restore you. Forget asking God to bless you with material things. You need to be asking God to restore you. Restore your mind, your body, your soul, your heart. Help you with the renewing on your mind, your body, your soul, your heart, man. Because you've been hurt. 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 You've been hurt, man. So you need to ask God to help you to deal with that and to let certain things go, man. And so you can be loved. You're looking for love in all the wrong places. God will show you the love that you need, man. God will heal you of the brokenness. Because some of y'all broke. I'm talking about you broke in 1,000 pieces. You broke in 1,000 pieces. People don't did you so wrong. People don't mistreated you. Man, you need to be asking God for a healing heart. A healing heart, man. All that praying for all that other stuff, you need to be asking God to heal you. the battle rags. For our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the powers of this dark world, and against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms. Ephesians 6:12. When we were in Romania, we visited a beautiful arena known as Moldova. The bishop took us around Moldova and showed us famous churches with paintings from scripture on them. In the past, before most people could read, they drew scenes from the Bible on the church walls and used those paintings to teach God's words and his truth. I will never forget one picture of a stairway to heaven with pilgrims going up the ladder. Below them are devils trying to pull them down into the flames of hell. At the top of the picture, Jesus stands waiting in heaven for the faithful, and above the pilgrims are angels helping them along. The scene shows the great battle between good and evil, between God and Satan, that still rages today. Today and every day, put on the full armor of God to fight Satan's attack, so you can and be strong in the Lord. Ephesians 16. The knowledge of God. Oh, the depth of the riches, both of the wisdom and knowledge of God. Romans 11:13. It was the mystery of lightning, so the story goes, that prompted Benjamin Franklin to attach a key to the tail of a kite during a thunderstorm to prove the relationship between lightning and electricity. We have always tried to understand the world around us. It is one of the things that sets us apart from the animals. Some of the mysteries of the past have been figured out by science. Others still puzzle us. This fact remains all of the Gennard wisdom of the ages is only a scratch on the surface of humanity. Search for the knowledge of the universe. The inability to comprehend fully the mysteries of God's creation does not in any way cast doubt on the Christian faith. On the contrary, it enhances our belief. We do not understand the intricate patterns of the stars in their course, but we know that he who created them does that just as surely as he guides them. He is charting a safe course for us. The next time you look into the heavens at night, remember the words of the psalmist. The heavens declare the glory of God. 19:1. Man, look, we would never understand. We would never fully get the understanding that we need. You know, like he said, scientists have figured, think they have figured everything out. But man, look, this world was created by God. It was not created by scientists. It was not created by man. It was not a Big Bang theory. None of that. This place was created by God. God created everything. He created you. He created me. He created everything on this earth. So we'll never understand, because God understands is way higher than our understanding. His ways, his thoughts is way higher than ours, man. And all we can just do is just believe in God and trust God and take him for his word. But hey, today is going to be a wonderful day, man. Today is going to be a wonderful day. Today is going to be a wonderful day. Today is going to be a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day, man. Get out and enjoy God's creation, man. And hey, just thank God. Spend time with God. Make time with God. Make time for God. Make time for God. Why? Because God made time for you on this day. He woke you up. He blessed you. He allowed you to see this day, man. So please make time for him. Please, 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 please make time for him. But other than that, man, look, y'all be blessed out there. I hope y'all had a wonderful day yesterday. Hope y'all continue on having a wonderful day, enjoying your weekend, man. But y'all be safe out there, be blessed, be blessed, be blessed, be blessed. I love y'all. As I always say, man, keep God first. Continue to grow. Continue to pray. Continue to do the things that necessitate a relationship with God, not just what's the word I'm looking for? Every day, man, you should be growing in God. Every day, you should be getting closer to God. Your relationship becoming stronger, because that's the most important relationship in any other relationship. But other than that, man, look, y'all be blessed. Y'all be safe out there, man. Until next time, the Lord be will. He loves you. I love you. When God give it to me, man, I'm going to bring it to y'all. Peace, love. See y'all next time.